to bring you all the action. It's the Chicago Bulls facing Atlanta. Start out. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Bulls. AC is out there with Jordan. And it's Green. Then there's Gervin. And it's Oakley in at the 5, roaming the paint. Horford dishes to Carroll. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Macy. Feeds to Gervin. It's not possible what we just saw. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark. Easy look there, but, you know, misses those once in a while.
Outside, Green. Takes it to Gervin. Green, the pass to Macy. Outside, just 5 on the clock. Great look, but off the mark. And here's Atlanta. From the high post. Off the left rim and out. Here's Mason. Steps back and fires. That drops. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. On defense, Chicago. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Teague can't hit.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, trying to take the lid off the basket.
Here's Macy, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses. Sinks the second.
Well, that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession lead at least.
A slow start for Atlanta in this one. Searching for their first points of the game. That one a little long.
Still can't quite get anything to fall after 5 tries.
And stolen by Horford. T with the ball. 16 feet away. That is good. Chicago with the ball. It's a 3-point game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Gervin. And he makes good on the layup.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Bulls leading by 5. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. He talked about the impact that Al Horford can have on a game and how they'll have their work cut out for them dealing with him. He said Horford's just a complete ball player. He does all the things you want from a big man. He can shoot, handle, and pass. He's always a tough matchup, but it starts with matching his energy level. Kevin, we'll see if they have what it takes.
All right, Doris, thanks. And here is Macy, following the basket by Al Horford. No problems knocking that one down. Macy's got 5 points so far. The Hawks trail by 5. Teague left side. And again, it's Atlanta. And here is Macy. He has 5. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Gervin passes to Macy. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. He's got 7. And here is Teague. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Such a careless pass. Got to keep your head in the game here.
The Bulls leading by 5. Now Macy. 7 points in the game. Gervin outside. And he gets it to go. Gervin's got 6.
Their offense already flowing. Stellar shooting off, jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Yeah, he has to be frustrated by how his offense is flowing. And I can't blame him. You know, they're getting good looks out there, but the shots just aren't falling.
And that can get into a team's head if it goes unchecked, continuing to miss good shots. Well, this timeout might be a way to combat that.
The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Teague. Can't get it to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And here is Macy. Again, Chicago.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball. Really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shot.
Korver, no luck.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
The drive by Jordan. Again, Chicago.
These teams don't look like they belong on the same court today.
It's pretty ridiculous to have a double-digit lead this early.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, really at both ends of the floor. Nothing seems to be going their way.
Blocked.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Gervin passes to Macy. Shot denied. Shot's good by Oakley. Here's Teague. Baseline try. Green with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Jordan. Atlanta with the rebound. Shot's good by Oakley.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Chicago also making some changes. Corzine, he's checked in for Oakley. Higgins comes in for Green. And it's Paxson in for Kyle Mason. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Paxson to Gervin. Left side, Gervin. Takes it from 10. No good off the back of the rim. The Hawks trail by 15. Looking to end the run. Gervin pulls it in. And so here is Chicago. Screen by Corzine. Here's Jordan. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
That's a big reason why they're trailing, Clark. They haven't gotten many stops here.
Clark David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Here's Paxson. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Bazemore, covered by Gervin. Bazemore gets the bucket. The Bulls leading by 15. Jackson passes to Higgins. Forcing with it. It's Gervin on the wing with the fadeaway. It's hauled in by Ontic.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Pulls up. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Ontic has got his first points in this one. 46 seconds left to play in the first. And here's Paxson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. They get it back. Higgins. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy two.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. He misses the free throw. Second free throw. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Schroeder, and the Hawks getting another basket right there. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. Goes it up high, and the dunk by Jordan.
Keep going down low with the ball, and it results in points. They're having their way in the paint.
And it's resulted in a big early lead, too.
Three-pointer. Here's Ontic, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. The Hawks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. No good on that one. And the Hawks making a change here. He doesn't get the second one. So with the ball, looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Gervin. With one on the clock. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. And the Bulls lead by 16.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and you wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
And they're knocking down that mid-range jumper so far.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Teague and Korver in the backcourt. Payne at power forward with Horford at center. And it's Carroll in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Second shot opportunity. And the bucket is good from Payne in deep. Payne's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Atlanta. Now Paxson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. There's the pass to Macy. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by T. The Hawks trail by 14. Into Horford. And that comes off the assist by Jeff T. Horford's got his second basket.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
And Macy puts it over the Corzine.
He didn't have to get off the ground very far for that one. The big man with the slam.
Well, he makes up for any lack of athleticism with that tremendous size, Clark.
Yeah, he's not exactly a smooth operator, but what he is powerful. And when he gets positioned in the lane, he can go up and get it done.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hey, Kevin, as you know, Adrian Payne out of the talented Michigan State basketball program. He's one of the older rookies in this draft class, but he only started playing basketball in the 8th grade. He said, quote, I haven't been playing the game for that long. I got better in a short period of time, and I became a great player. I feel like I have a lot of room to grow. One can only imagine, guys.
That's right, Doris. Thanks.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assists. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
Hawks making a switch here. Millsap's checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Green, he's checked in for Dave Corzine. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. The Hawks trail by 18. Atlanta again missing. Macy with him. He's got 9. That's good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Wasted no time on that one. 6 points for Teague. The Bulls leading by 18. Jackson passes to Green. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. The 11-footer again, Chicago.
Beautiful ball movement again.
Last 5 trips, they've all ended with a great pass leading to a basket, Steve. I mean, they are really sharing the basketball.
Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
It's not doing them any favors making those kinds of mistakes.
Especially now. I mean, every possession so important for them.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, we saw some coach turnover heading into the season, but nothing like a year ago when there were 13 changes of NBA coaches. I think that was a record, or if not, it was really close to one. Even winning coaches were getting let go. A lot of new NBA owners are coming in, and in some ways, it is a changing of the guard, quite honestly.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And you know, you look at the coaching carousel, the profession has perhaps never been more volatile. Steve, you're getting ready to enter that yourself. A real shakeup right now, and hopefully it settles down.
Well, that's one of the reasons I got the opportunity, Kevin. So many changes, and so we'll see what happens. Hopefully that volatility won't be going on in the Bay Area.
And the Bulls with possession. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
This is outrageous. Every shot they're taking right now seems to be finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They are absolutely rolling.
That'll be a 5-second call.
It's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right on top of the other.
Yeah, I think they just need to slow it down for a minute, catch their breath before they give the ball away again.
And here's Paxson. 5 points in the game. Rejected by Milson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
I tell you what, wandering aimlessly out of bounds like that might earn him a ticket to the bench.
The Bulls leading by 23. Here's Mason. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to Paxson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And a missed layup. Okay, now Carroll. Here's Carroll. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
That's a low percentage shot right there.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, he's got to be thinking out there a little bit. Make the pass in that situation. Don't force a bad shot. The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
Yes,
you?
sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
Now Macy. Here's Paxson. Misses the chippy right there.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
Another shot. And Green with the lay-in.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, it's been really sloppy out there.
I understand that they're trying to be aggressive, but still, I mean, you can play fast but still play efficiently, but they're not doing that right now.
So it's Chicago now. Up top, Paxson. He has 5. In low to Oakley. Atlanta with the rebound. Millsap's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Green's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Paxson. You know what? Great D that time from T.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field.
Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, the Atlanta Hawks, a team that looks to spread the floor with shooting. Coach Mike Budenholzer said, we don't want to just be a three-point shooting team. We want to get to the rim first. By creating that space, we give our guards and our bigs a chance to attack. If the paint is taken away, we'll look for our shooters. Good strategy, Kevin.
Coach Bud coming from San Antonio, Doris. The Hawks trying to create that same kind of spacing. Now here is Horford. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. So it's Chicago now. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Now T. 8 points for him. Shoots it. Atlanta again missing.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control. Oof.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful. Man, a real mental lapse there at a terrible time.
Well, Steve, it would have been a big gaffe anytime, but especially when you're behind.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Then for the Bulls, Dave Corzine. He's checked in for Oakland. Durbin comes in for Higgins. And it's Jordan in for Kyle Mason. Paxson kicks to Green. Pass to Paxson. And there's the feed to Jordan. 4 on the clock. Shoots from the line. And that one's good. Jordan's got 8 points.
They're playing well, guys. They're really starting to pull away.
Yep, here at the midway point, that's exactly what's happening.
Here's Schroeder. And it's off from 3-point range. The drive by Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
The 3 from Cephalosha. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And all you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. And there's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Yeah, their confidence has really dissipated here.
52 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Paxson passes to Green. To the paint. And he uses the glass on the layup. Paxson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Now, sometimes when you trail, you want to make up that entire deficit with 1 shot. I think they've got to be more patient.
Yeah, there's no home run shots in basketball. I know the 3 is a big weapon, but all these 3s haven't helped their cause, so they're trying to catch fire from there and just haven't been able to do it.
Here's Jordan. Another one falls for Chicago.
Might as well just take it into his own hands and make that big lead even bigger.
And turnovers, Clark and Steve, have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark?
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Here's Schroeder. But they recover it. Another shot. Here's Hontic. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Well, last year at the free throw line, he was successful 76% of the time.
And no good on the 2nd free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Bulls just dominating this one. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
You know, he spoils us with his performances game in and game out. And so far, just another big scoring night for him.
Typically, when he puts up that many points in the first half, he's going to follow it up with a better second half. We'll see if that happens here.
So for Chicago right now, Green is up there with Oakley. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Macy. And it's Durbin in at the 3. Here's Horford. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw missing. He's off on the second.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Here's Jordan off target with the jump hook. And here's Atlanta. And Millsap, here we go. And that's going to be too many steps. It's the whistle on the travel.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And here is Macy. There's the dish to Oakley. That's good. Oakley's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Bulls.
Well, I'll bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie.
Inexcusable mistake for a team that's trying to get back into the game.
Yeah, I have no clue what he was thinking about there. As a matter of fact, he may have had his brain in neutral.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. Macy with it. He's got 9 with the second effort, and he lays it up and in. Oakley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
And here is Jordan. He's got 12. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary for him.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Green with a screen for Jordan. Misses off the right eye.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Pulls up. And Carroll gets it to go. Carroll's got his first 2 points. So it's Chicago now. And here is Macy. Lets it go with a 3. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
And here we go with Jeff Teague. 8 points for him. With the shot. Can't get it to go. And it's Chicago the other way. In transition, here come the Bulls.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
So it's Atlanta now. And here's Corver from the arc. And the officials call a traveling violation.
You know, since halftime, he's been hesitant with the ball in his hands. First half, he was flawless with his decision-making, but not so here in the second.
Higgins, he's checked in for Green. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Macy, and it's Chicago scoring again.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb, guys, here in the second half. They're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
It's Gervin on the wing. Wide open look. That's good. Gervin's got 16.
Yeah, no problem knocking down that shot. And a little more damage inflicted on another defensive lapse.
Teague with the ball. 8 points for him. From deep three-point range. And that's going to be a travel.
Wow, just a total loss of concentration right there.
Well, those kinds of mistakes in this game is in danger of getting away from them.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Macy. Atlanta with the rebound.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotation.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Teague can't hit.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
Jordan's shot is off. Throws it from deep. Gervin pulls it in.
That's a great shot if there's 1 second left in the game.
Yeah, that would be the good time to do it. Not now.
And Macy kicks to Jordan. Fades away. And too long on the shot.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Blocked. Higgins passes to Macy. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Macy's got 7 points for the quarter. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities and scoring some easy baskets.
Now Macy. Jeff Teague missing from long range. Jordan, he's open. And it's Chicago scoring again.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
Well, they continue to find the open man and play unselfishly. This is true team basketball we've seen.
Kept alive.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
Scooped up. Higgins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Horford. Bulls shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here. One falls, so he hits both of them. And the Hawks with possession. Schroeder kicks to Ontic. Fader on the way. And that's going to be too many steps. It's the whistle on the travel.
With that basket, it's now 6 points off of their giveaways this quarter.
Yeah, they got to tighten things up out there, Clark. I mean, they are not playing well at all. It's time to take care of the ball and get some good shots.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. Here is Paxson. He has 7. Jordan the pass to Corzine. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Bulls have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. Here's Schroeder. Got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Picked away. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And the dunk by Jordan.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
Yeah, that's what's paved the way for them to build this big lead, no question.
Now Payne. Here's Ontic. Here's Bazemore. And he uses the glass on the lane. Bazemore's got 6.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Here is Paxson. He has 7. It's Gervin on the wing. Rebounded by Cephalosha. Atlanta with the ball. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Well, that was not a smart play there. That's a wild shot. They can get something better.
No, that's not smart basketball. He should have passed that shot up.
Here's Paxson. Higgins. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 13 points in the game.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Higgins has gotten everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. The 3 from Cephalosha.
Not sure about that one, guys. That was really deep, especially for him. He's not a great shooter from out there.
Not sure what he was thinking about there.
And it's Gervin missing. Here's Bazemore. He's got 6. The high post shot. And that's going to be a treble.
Not hard to see why they trail the way they've given the ball away here.
Well, they're just letting it go. I mean, they're not careful. They're turning it over. 10 points off their turnovers already. They're serving it on the platter for the opponent.
Mike Scott's checked in for the Hawks. And a change for the Bulls. Green's checked in. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Paxson to Gervin. And he gets the bucket. Gervin's got 18 points in the game.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
Jordan, the pass to Paxson. Again, Chicago. Here's Schroeder. No good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Chicago opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back with you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, this had to be the choice. It was an absolutely sensational feat, putting him way up there above the rim so that only his teammate could catch it. And not only does he do it, but he powers it down from there.
Yeah, the timing of these plays are just phenomenal.
No question.
Now, here is Miller. Shot is out there with Cephalosha. Then it's Payne. And there's John Jenkins. And it's Schroeder in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. Out to the wing. Jackson kicks to Williams. Pulls up on the wing. Another one falls for Chicago.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. And they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
And the Bulls with possession. Miller outside. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
And now Williams inside. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done. That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. No good on the layup.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
This is the paint. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. Just a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, sure is. And when all 5 guys, Clark, are threats to score, it makes it so tough on the defense. Because now you can't account for everybody when the ball is moving so quickly.
Now here's Williams. Into Johnson.
We talk so much about how valuable expiring contracts and draft picks are in terms of building a team, but one thing that gets overlooked is just how important having a player on a good contract can be. It opens up so many possibilities for a team.
With the talk of value contracts, if you get a franchise player and only paying him half of what is expected, Mark, that's an extra all-star player you can afford on your roster.
And I think that's a big payoff with it. So much of how a team is constructed in the NBA involves how close they are to the salary cap. And so you'd like to try to get as many really good players as you can at market value, or in some cases maybe below market value.
Harold, he's checked in for Payne. He hits the second from the line.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. That's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now Macy. He dishes it to Miller. Brown trying to free himself up. And again, no good by Chicago. Atlanta with the ball. And there's Jenkins. That's good on the assist by Scott. Scott's got 3 assists in the game. Miller outside with the teardrop. That is good. Miller's got 4 points this quarter.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
They have been really controlling this one.
Well, now's not the time to get complacent, though, Kevin. You've got to continue to put your foot on the gas pedal.
Brown the pass to Macy. Inside. Here's Miller off on the layup.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
You know, sports medicine, really a key part to keeping NBA players on the court. It's getting so advanced, as are most things when it comes to performance and performance enhancement. But I read recently that they've discovered a new knee ligament. You'd think they'd have it all mapped out by now, but apparently not.
Macy with it. Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And it's Miller. It's out the key. Pass to Macy. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Williams. Again, Chicago.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
Williams has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. That's a 2 from Cephalosha. And Atlanta again with the bucket. And here is Macy. The screen from Brown. And Macy kicks to Brown. And the pass to Macy. Shot clock at 6. Good. Macy's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Schroeder. On deep. They get it back. Here's Ontic. Shot is off. Some solid defense from Johnson. Chicago with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Miller the pass to Macy. Johnson the screen. Off the screen. It's hauled in by Ontic. Ontic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lets it go from deep. That's good.
When he's got that kind of a height advantage on the defender, it's just too easy for him to rise up and get the shot off.
Now Macy. The The screen from Brown. Johnson left side. He kicks to Williams. Johnson again. Scott. Here's Brown. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid on. Schroeder dishes to Scott. He feeds it to Schroeder. Pulls it up. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
It's in his head now, guys. I mean, he just can't get anything to go, and it's affecting his team big time.
Now, here is Miller. And Macy kicks to Johnson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Great interplay there between those 2 teammates.
And here's Atlanta to the left wing. The 3 from Cephalosha. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Back-to-back threes for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Macy passes to Miller. And Macy kicks to Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, that's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Looking to end his cold spell. And that one hits back iron.
Nothing's going right for him right now. He's kind of lost it here in the quarter. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Bulls.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark's fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
So it's the Hawks after the Bulls pick up 2. And it's Schroeder missing.
He's missing a lot of shots out here. Offensively, he just has not been able to produce in this quarter.
Miller kicks to Brown. And stolen by Scott. Now here is Cephalosha. And that's going to be a travel.
Now you wonder why his team's losing. He keeps giving the ball away time after time.
Payne, he's checked in for Atlanta. Ken Bazemore comes in for John Jenkins. Chicago also making some changes. Higgins, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Paxson in for Kyle Mason. 54 seconds left in the 4th. Into Johnson. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's Schroeder. It's tipped. Miller with the ball. .34 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Brown sets a screen for Miller. Here's Higgins, defended by Scott. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. First free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And it's the Hawks ball.
No way you can come back from this deficit.
Just not enough time left on the clock.
Here's Paxson. And stolen by Payne. Outside, Scott. The Hawks again can't hit.
This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night. These guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Mason.